1983 gave us songs that still live in our memory. Songs where pop, rock, and ballads blended with nostalgia, love, and emotion. Join me on this journey to remember 10 beautiful songs that marked that year, and stay until number 1, because it taught us an unforgettable dance move. Let's begin. Number 10, Say, Say, Say by Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson.
Say, 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 through the years, I can't just stand the year.
Released on October 3rd, 1983, Say, Say, Say became one of the decade's most striking and memorable collaborations. On one side was Paul McCartney, a legend who had changed history with the Beatles. On the other, Michael Jackson, who at that moment was dominating the world with the unstoppable force of Thriller.
What can I do, girl, to get through to you?
The song was part of the album Pipes of Peace and was produced by George Martin, the legendary producer of the Beatles. Its bright, polished, and contagious sound mixed Paul McCartney's melodic charm with Michael Jackson's youthful energy, creating a light, elegant piece clearly made to conquer radio. What made it curious was that their chemistry also shined in the music video, where both appeared as two charming con men named Mac and Jack. That playful image strengthened the song's success, which reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remained at the top for 6 weeks.
Never ever worry.
More than 4 decades later, Say, Say, Say still sounds like a smile caught on the radio. It does not try to be the deepest song from either of them, but it remains a luminous moment in which two giants from different generations shared charisma, rhythm, and a rare kind of magic that is still hard to repeat.
Just look at my face, these tears ain't drying.
Number 9, Baby Jane by Rod Stewart. Released on May 27, 1983, Baby Jane showed Rod Stewart in the middle of his full 80s transformation. His raspy voice was still intact, but now it came wrapped in guitars, synthesizers, and a colorful direct pulse made to light up the radio.
So long, darling.
Curiously enough, it appeared as the first single from the album Body Wishes, a record that is not usually among the most celebrated of his career. Written by Rod Stewart, it had an immediate melody and that proud farewell feeling, as if romantic pain would rather dance than fall apart. Although the album received mixed opinions, Baby Jane walked on its own. In the United Kingdom, it reached number 1 and stayed at the top for 3 weeks. In the United States, it reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100. Today, Baby Jane remains a living postcard from that more colorful stage of Rod Stewart's career. It does not try to be solemn or profound. It simply lets him sing with charisma, mischief, and an energy that still feels lit up. Number 8, Photograph by Def Leppard. Released in January of 1983, Photograph was the calling card that brought Def Leppard to the mainstream public. With a mix of melodic hard rock, huge choruses, and stadium energy, the band turned desire into a song that was impossible to forget. The track opened Pyromania, the album that marked their definitive leap under the production of Robert John "Mutt" Lange. Its more polished, direct, and commercial sound did not take away its strength. On the contrary, it cemented Def Leppard as one of the most powerful machines of 80s rock. The image of Marilyn Monroe ended up feeding the legend. In the video, a look-alike of the actress appeared as the symbol of an unreachable beauty. Joe Elliott would later clarify that the song was about something broader, what you can look at but never touch. The public understood that fantasy. Photograph reached number 1 on Billboard's rock chart and number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. Since then, it has remained a luminous anthem, where one simple image turns into desire, youth, and euphoria. Number 7, She Works Hard for the Money by Donna Summer. Sometimes a song you can dance to is born in a place where no one is celebrating. In 1983, Donna Summer returned to radio with She Works Hard for the Money, a track that sounded joyful, but hid a real story of exhaustion, pride, and hard work. The inspiration came after the Grammy Awards, when Donna Summer walked into the restroom at Chasen's restaurant in Hollywood and found Onetta Johnson, an employee worn out during her shift. That image stayed with her, and from it came a simple but powerful phrase. What could have remained just an anecdote ended up becoming one of her great comebacks. Alongside Michael Omartian, Donna Summer turned that scene into a direct, human song built for radio. The result was a hit, number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 in rhythm and blues. And maybe that is why She Works Hard for the Money does not feel like just another disco song. Every time it plays, it feels like applause for those who work when no one is watching. Donna Summer made the world dance, yes, but she also reminded us that hard work deserves to have an anthem of its own. Number 6, Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar. Released on September 12, 1983, Love is a Battlefield seemed like a love song, but it came full of pride. Pat Benatar did not sound like someone asking forgiveness, but like a woman determined not to be defeated. The song was born from a much slower demo, written by Holly Knight and Mike Chapman, but Neil Giraldo heard something different. A tenser pulse, a drum machine, and a modern energy that turned romance into a real emotional fight. Curiously enough, her record label did not want to release it that way. They were worried about the rhythm, the tempo, the dialogue, and even the whistles. Neil Giraldo refused to change it, and against all odds, the result was huge. It hit number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on rock. The video, directed by Bob Giraldi, made it unforgettable. A young woman runs away from home, faces a harsh world, and decides to stand up. Today, every time it plays, it takes us back to those intense loves where singing was also a way to resist. Number 5, Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. Released on September 19, 1983, Uptown Girl seemed to come from another era. Billy Joel took the sound of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons and turned it into a joyful, romantic song, ready to take over the radio. The story was born from a simple fantasy, the neighborhood guy who dreams of an upper-class girl. At first, Billy Joel thought about several uptown girls, but the song became linked to Christy Brinkley, who appeared in the video and helped feed the legend. No one expected that retro homage to work so well in the middle of the synthesizer era. With Phil Ramone's production and 1950s vocal harmonies, the track reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was number 1 in the United Kingdom for 5 weeks. Decades later, Uptown Girl still sounds like a bright radio smile. All it takes is hearing the chorus to return to those movie-like romances, those shameless dances, and a time when a simple song could make you feel that everything really was possible. Number 4, Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Released on July 3, 1983, Human Nature showed Michael Jackson's most nocturnal side. In the middle of the Thriller phenomenon, he could dominate the dance floor. Here he did the opposite. He lowered his voice, let the melody breathe, and captivated the world. The story began far from the stage. Steve Porcaro, keyboardist of Toto, wrote it after his daughter came home crying from school. While trying to explain why people sometimes act that way, a simple phrase appeared: "It is human nature." What no one imagined was that that demo would reach Quincy Jones almost by accident. The producer was looking for songs for Thriller, heard a different atmosphere, and did not let it slip away. With the lyrics polished by John Bettis, the piece found its place on the album.
I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming.
The result was enormous. Human Nature reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Decades later, it still sounds like a quiet night in the city. One of those songs that do not shout, but take us back to distant lights and memories stuck to the heart. Number 3, True by Spandau Ballet. Released on April 15, 1983, True arrived as an elegant pause in a decade growing louder by the day. Spandau Ballet came from the new romantic movement, but here they dropped the pose to sing something more intimate. Gary Kemp wrote it thinking of Claire Grogan, singer of Altered Images, for whom he felt an attraction he never fully confessed. That is why the lyrics sound beautiful and nervous at once, like someone who wants to say everything, but does not dare. What made it unforgettable was Steve Norman's saxophone. It does not enter just to decorate the song, it comes in as if saying what the lyrics kept silent. And yes, it worked. True reached number 1 in the United Kingdom and number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. To this day, True remains alive as one of those songs that do not need to raise their voice to stay with you. All it takes is hearing the first chords to return to a quiet night, to a love that was never fully spoken, and to a memory stuck to the heart. Number 2, Every Breath You Take by The Police. Can a song sound like a romantic ballad and hide something unsettling? Released on May 20th, 1983, Every Breath You Take arrived soft, elegant, and catchy. But behind that calm, there were jealousy and surveillance. Sting wrote it during a turbulent period when his marriage to Frances Tomelty was falling apart and his story with Trudy Styler was beginning. What many heard as a promise of love was actually about an obsession that gave no room to breathe. What made it unforgettable was Andy Summers' guitar. That repeated figure does not decorate the song. It follows it, like a shadow. And did it work? Absolutely. It was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks, and also number 1 in the United Kingdom. Decades later, Every Breath You Take still plays on radios, in memories, and on nostalgic nights. All it takes is hearing its first chords to feel that contradiction. A beautiful song that stayed stuck in memory, even though deep down it was never so innocent. Number 1, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Released on January 2nd, 1983, Billie Jean did not sound like one more song from Thriller. From that dark bass, it seemed to open a dangerous door. Fame, suspicion, and a story walking alone under the light.
People always told me, be careful what you do.
Michael Jackson wrote it, inspired by something he had seen since young with the Jackson 5. Fans who claimed they had children by their idols. From that strange pressure came Billie Jean, a fictional woman, yet so unsettling that she ended up seeming real. What no one imagined was that the final blow would arrive on television. In the Motown 25th anniversary special, Michael Jackson appeared with a hat and a white glove. Then he did the moonwalk, and the audience understood they had just seen something unrepeatable.
People always told me, be careful what you do.
From then on, Billie Jean stopped being just a hit. It was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 7 weeks. All it takes is hearing those first seconds to return to a time when one song could change music, dance, and our memory. Here ends our journey through 10 songs from 1983, tracks that carried pop, rock, and radio into one of their most unforgettable eras. Songs that still live at parties, in memories, and in moments many of us hold close with affection. I'll leave you 2 more videos to keep traveling through music history and nostalgia. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I'll see you there, my fellow rock friend.